Today topic of lecture characteristics of business. What is business? Business is a human activity whose objective is to create health or income through purchase and sales of goods and services. It is called a business. Business is a human activity whose objective is to create income through purchase and sales of goods and services. It is called a business. Characteristics of business. Business has a have some characteristics. Any business have some characteristics that all are as follows. Entrepreneur, economic activity, exchange of goods and services, profit motive, continuity of transaction, risk and uncertainty, creation of utility, financing, consumer satisfaction. These all are characteristics of business. First one is entrepreneur, economic activity, exchange of goods and services, profit motive, continuous of transactions, risk and uncertainty, creation of utility, financing, consumer satisfaction. These all are characteristics of business. Any business have characteristics required. One by one, I explain now. First one is entrepreneur. Any business have a entrepreneur. Entrepreneur means who is start the business. That person is entrepreneur. He is a coordinate the all input factor properly utilize. That purpose also need of the any business. One entrepreneur have required. Next one is economic activity. All human activities are divided two categories. One economic activities, second one is non-economic activities. Any business have economic activity. What is economic activity? Any activity depend on money. Exchange of money, one person to other person. It is a economic activity. Any business also have economic activity. Non-economic activity also no change the finance, no depend the money. These all are free services. For the example, your parent services, your friend services, uh, your relatives services. These all are free. No exchange of money. Any business also must need economic activity. Next one is exchange of goods and services. Any business is have to exchange of goods and services. Must to transfer any goods, any service from one person to other. It is called a exchange. Profit motive. Any business have profit motive. Get the profit. No profit, that is not a business. Business is the must motive the profit. Next one is continuity of transactions. Any business have continuity of transactions, not once purchase. That is not a business. Continually purchase and sales, buy and sold. That is continually process. Non once purchase, once sale. It is not a business. Business is the have continuation of transactions. It is one of the characteristics of business. Risk and uncertainty. Any business have risk and uncertainty. Any business compulsory have risk. No risk, that is not a business. Uncertainty means doubtful or get the profit or loss. Maybe get, not maybe get the profits. It is called a uncertainty. This is risk also compulsory. You bear the more risk or business peoples. No risk, not a business. It is one of the characteristics of business. Creation of utility. What is utility? Utility means use of use. Any business also compulsory utilization, creation of utility to the users or buyers, purchase persons. Not use, not utility. No purchase the goods and services. Must business you exchanges of goods and services. So compulsory, that is utility of the users. No utility, not exchange the goods and services. This is one of the characteristics of business. Next one is financing. Finance also compulsory need. Any business, any activity. No finance, no activities. So some input factors require the money, require the finance, purchase of material, purchase of goods, purchase of machines and equipments, payments of salaries and expenditures, etc. Compulsory need the finance. Next one is consumer satisfaction. Who is consumer? Consumer is buyer or purchase person, user of goods and services. Business have a satisfy the every consumer, every user. Once you satisfy the again you purchase the our products. You not satisfy any user or buyers not purchase the again our product. So any business have consumer satisfaction. These all are characteristics of business. First one is entrepreneur. Second one is economic activity. Third one is exchange of goods and services. Fourth one is profit motive. Third one is continuity of transactions. Fourth one is risk and uncertainty. Fifth one is creation of utility. Next one, financing. Last one is consumer satisfaction. Next, forms of business organizations or types of business organization. Business organization also different types. In this unit also some few number of types organization we know. The following are the forms of business organization based on ownership. Sole trader or proprietorship, partnership, joint stock company. These all are some types of based the ownership. First one is sole trader or proprietorship. Second one is partnership. Third one is joint stock company. These all are one by one. I explain clearly their businesses, characteristics, advantages, disadvantages, one by one clearly known. First, sole trader business. The sole trader is the simplest, oldest, and natural form of business organization. It is also sole proprietorship. Sole means one sole trader implies that it is only one trader. It is called a sole trader business. The sole trader is the simplest, oldest, and natural form of business organization. It is also sole proprietorship. Sole means one. Sole trader implies that there is only one trader or one seller. It is a sole trader business. Features of sole trader business. Easy formation. Limited resources. Unlimited liability. Freedom of size of the business. Prompt decisions. These all are features of sole trader business. First one is easy formation. This type of business is also formation is very easy. Before starting or form the business, no fill the formalities, no registration, no rules and regulations. Any one person is willing to start the business. Anytime you start the business. So this business is a easy formation. Before starting, not fill the any restrictions, any rules and regulations, any legal formalities. So it is very easy formation. Next one is limited resources. This business is also very small. So activities also very low. So need the limited the resources for finance or accommodation. All are limited. It is one of the character. Unlimited liability is one of the character. Unlimited, no limit. Liabilities, payments of borrowings, any risk, any problem for losses of our business. That time, sole trader for payment of liabilities or investment amount is not fill payment of all liabilities. That time also their other assets also own. You spend the that purpose. So liabilities also unlimited, no limit. All liabilities compulsory pay the shoulder business person. Next one is freedom of choice of the business. In this type of businesses also more freedom. Any business you select own, not depend on others. Any type of number of businesses. Any you select the your suitable business. That is one of the character. Next one is prompt to decisions. In this one of the character. These all are risk you bear the sole trader. Or profit also you get the sole trader. So any taking the decisions also very carefully, very promptly or quickly in this business. No depend the others. Any taking the decision before. Directly you take the own decisions. So promptly taking the decisions. These all are features of sole trader. First one is easy formation. Second one is limited resources. Third one is unlimited liability. Fourth one is freedom of choice. The businesses prompt decision. Next, advantages of or merits of sole trading business. Some advantages of have in these businesses as follows. Easy to form, easy to close, maintaining of secrets, tax benefits, quick decision, personal contact with consumers, independent living, reduction in unnecessary expenditures. These all are advantages of merits of sole trader business. First one is easy to form. In this type of businesses, easy to the formation. Before starting this type of businesses, no take the permission or permission or fill the registration, not legally follow the formalities. This is one of the advantage. Anytime, any person you willing or interest, you start the business. Next one is easy to close. This type of business, anytime, not willing, not interested to running the business, easy to the close. Before the closing the our businesses, not give the permission, any, not fill the any legal formalities. This is one of the advantage. Next one is maintaining of secrets. This is one of the advantage. Any business have some secrets. That all are you maintenance or single person. In this type of businesses also not more persons, only one person. Any business secrets not leak. You maintain the all business. This is one of the advantage. Why this the only one person is business person, not leak the any secrets in the businesses. That is one of the advantage. Next one is tax benefits. Sole trader businesses also some provide the facilities, tax benefits also government. That all get the some benefits of tax payments of the government every year. Some type of businesses. In this business also some facilities, you exemptions, not pay the government tax. This is one of the advantage. Next one is quick decisions. Decisions made very quickly in this type of business. Why? Only one person is owner. All activities you deal that person. Any decision taking before not depend the others, not consult the others. So you take the own decisions. So any decision very quickly, very promptly you taking. It is one of the advantage. Next one is personal contact with consumers. In this type of businesses, so have to personal contact, have our consumers, our users directly. That use of the development of the our business in future. This is one of the advantage. In this type of businesses, have personal contact with all users, all buyers, all consumers. That is to the development of the future or business. That is one of the advantage. Next one is independent living. This is one of the advantage. Freedom. In this type of businesses also, only one person is owner, no others. So freedom of the that person, no depend the others. Any decisions, all activities you taking the own, no depend the others. More freedom in this type of business, owner of the business. This is one of the advantage. Next one is reduction in unnecessary expenditures. Reduction in unnecessary expenditures. Reduce means decrease, not compulsory expenditures. That all are reducing purpose. You taking the measures. Why any loss or benefit you get the sole trader, not share the others. Loss or profit. Any you share, no others. So that you carefully all unnecessary expenditures you reduction. That is one of the advantage. These all are advantages of merits of sole trader business. First one, easy to form, easy to close, maintaining of secrets, tax benefits, quick decision, personal contact with consumers, independent living, reduction in unnecessary expenditures. These all are advantages of merits of sole trader business. Disadvantages or limitations of sole trader business. In these businesses have some disadvantages, some limitations also have. That all are as following. First one is limited capital, limited borrowing capacity, limited managerial skills, limited business activity, unlimited liability, no division of labor. These all are disadvantages or limitations of sole trader business. First one is limited capital. In these businesses, capital or investment amount is very limited. Why? In this only one person is owner, not more. That person is financial capacity, you limited. You compare to the other businesses, partnership companies. Any further development, more need the capital investment. So in this type of businesses, capital is very limited. So not possible to the further in future development. Some financial problems bear the this type of businesses. So it is one of the disadvantage. More finance, more capital, our business also more extension, more extension or profits also more. In this type of businesses also very low capital, not further extension some problems. It is one of the disadvantage. Next one is limited borrowing capacity. Limited borrowing capacity. Borrowing means outside liabilities. In this type of business also very one person owner. That person is capacity outside you taking the borrowing very low. Why this type of business activities also very low, capital also very low. So not give the outside borrowers, give the loans or banks or private borrowers not willing to give the loans more. Why this business also very small activities, very limited, not give the more big loans, willing to the outside borrowers or banks. So not avail the more funds or further development is the some problems, financial problems face the this type of businesses. It is one of the disadvantage. Next one is limited managerial skills. Any business you develop the required more managerial skills. This type of business also managerial skills is very limited. In this, only one person is owner. No other persons depend in this type of businesses. Any decisions, all activities take the that person, not involve the other persons. So the decisions also very low. Sometimes also not correct. You one person taking the decisions. That skills, knowledge depend on taking the decisions are well or not well. All persons also not well knowledge persons, good knowledge persons, or more skilled persons. So this is one of the disadvantage. Next, limited business activities. This type of business have limited business activities. Why? This capital also low. More capital, you improve the more activities. Borrowing capacity also low. Available the more finance outside borrowers provide banks and outsiders that use the develop the more. This business is also borrowing capacity is very limited, and same limited business managerial skills or maintenance skills also very low, very limited. So finally, all activities also limited. Limited activities also, or profit is also very low. This is one of the another disadvantage. Next one is unlimited liability. What is unlimited liability? This type of businesses also no limit the liability. Liability means payments of borrowings, payments of liabilities. Any some situationally, any losses of our business, uh, that time also you pay the all liabilities, only sole trader. That payments also not cover our investment amount, our capital. Remaining balance payments of liabilities, use of the our owner own assets. It is a unlimited liability. This is one of the disadvantage. Next one is no division of labor. This in this type of business is also only one person, not more numbers. So work is not divided. Division of labor is use of the development of the or activities, improve the skills, particular works. That skills also use the get the more production, that get the more profits. So this type of businesses also no scope of division of labor. Why? In this only one person is owner, no other persons. All activities you deal na that person. No scope division of labor in this type of businesses. It is one of the disadvantage. These all are disadvantages or limitations of sole trader business. First one is limited capital. Next one, limited borrowing capacity, limited managerial skills, limited business activity, unlimited liability, no division of work. Today class, you know the what is business, characteristics of business, types of business forms, what is sole trader business, characteristics of sole trader business, advantages or disadvantages sole trader business. Today topic is over. Thank you.